There is a moment in life when everything feels heavy, slow, and repetitive. You wake up, you go through the same routine, you think the same thoughts, and at the end of the day, nothing really feels different. It's not that your life is falling apart, but it also doesn't feel like it's moving forward. And that silent frustration starts building inside you. You look at others and wonder, why is everyone progressing except me? If you've ever felt that, then listen carefully, because what you are going through is more common than you think, but it is also more dangerous than you realize. Because feeling stuck is not just a phase. If you ignore it, it slowly becomes your identity. The truth is, most people are not actually stuck in life. They are stuck in patterns, the same habits, the same thoughts, the same distractions, the same decisions repeated every single day. And when your life becomes a loop of repetition, your mind starts believing that change is impossible. That belief is the real prison, not your circumstances. One of the biggest reasons you feel stuck is because you are living on autopilot. You are physically active but mentally absent from your own life. You wake up and immediately check your phone. You delay important tasks. You escape discomfort through entertainment, scrolling, or overthinking. And slowly, your days start blending into each other. No growth, no challenge, no direction, just repetition. And here is the hard truth. Your brain doesn't change your life. Your habits do. And if your habits are stuck, your life will feel stuck no matter how much you complain about it. Another reason you feel stuck is fear. Not the loud kind, but the quiet one. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of wasting time, fear of not being enough. So instead of taking action and risking failure, you choose inaction. And inaction always feels safer in the moment, but it is extremely expensive in the long run. Because while you are protecting yourself from failure, you are also protecting yourself from growth. And over time, that fear turns into hesitation. And hesitation turns into delay. And delay turns into regret. Then there is overthinking. You try to think your way out of your problems instead of acting your way out of them. You analyze everything. You imagine every possible outcome. You wait for clarity. But clarity does not come before action. It comes after action. And while you are busy thinking, life keeps moving forward without you. Another hidden reason people feel stuck is lack of direction. Not lack of dreams, but lack of clarity. You may want success, happiness, money, or freedom, but those are not directions. Those are desires. And desires without structure create confusion, and confusion leads to inactivity. When you don't know exactly what to do today, you end up doing nothing meaningful today. So the question is not, why am I stuck? The real question is, what is keeping me in the same loop? Now let's talk about the escape. The first step to breaking free is brutal honesty. You have to look at your life without excuses. Not the version you tell others, but the version you live privately. Where are you wasting time? Where are you avoiding responsibility? Where are you choosing comfort instead of growth? Until you face these questions honestly, nothing changes. The second step is breaking the pattern immediately. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because change does not begin with motivation. It begins with interruption. Do something different, even something small. Wake up earlier. Start that task you've been avoiding. Clean your space. Go for a walk. Read instead of scrolling. The goal is not perfection. The goal is disruption of the old cycle, because the moment you break a pattern, you create space for a new one. The third step is action before confidence. Most people wait to feel ready, but readiness is a myth. No one ever feels fully ready to change their life. Confidence is not the starting point. It is the result of action. Every time you do something uncomfortable, you build proof that you are capable. And that proof slowly turns into confidence. You don't become confident by thinking. You become confident by doing. Another powerful shift is learning consistency over intensity. You don't need one perfect day of motivation. You need small actions repeated every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when progress feels invisible. Because consistency builds momentum, and momentum builds results. And once you have momentum, everything starts changing faster than you expect. But there is something deeper you must understand. Your environment is shaping you more than your willpower ever will. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, the habits you see around you, these things are silently programming your mindset. If your environment is low energy, distracted, and negative, your life will reflect that. So if you want to escape feeling stuck, you must upgrade your environment. Finally, you need to change how you see yourself, because your identity controls your behavior. If you believe I am stuck, you will act stuck. But if you start believing I am someone who is improving, your actions will begin to match that belief. You are not your past habits. You are not your past failures. You are not your current situation. You are what you choose to become next. So if you are feeling stuck right now, understand this clearly. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are simply in a cycle that needs to be broken with awareness and action. And the moment you decide to take even one uncomfortable step forward, everything begins to shift. Slowly at first, then suddenly. Because the truth is, life doesn't change when you think about change. Life changes when you move. So start today. Start small, but start. And one day, you will look back at this exact moment and realize it was not the end of your progress. It was the beginning of your transformation. This is Motivational Mentor. If this message hit you, don't just listen and move on. Take action today. Even the smallest step matters. Because your future is not decided by what you understand, it is decided by what you do next.